Hello!
Hey guys.
I'm here with Kyle.
Here with Lucie.
We met in the International School of Detoxification back in 2018 with Dr. Morse in Florida. And now we are talking to you from Indonesia, Bali, in Ubud, in this beautiful area. And we felt like talking to you guys about grounding because we are in this time right now in the world that is important, I think, to talk about this subject. Yeah.
For real. Totally. If there's any time to ground, this would be it. You know what I mean? There's a lot of fear out there, but the only thing to fear is fear itself. You know, the fear it's just like a spiraling out of control. But the light of awareness will spiral in control. You pull in and you let go of everything. You get out of the mind. There's a difference between being fearful and getting caught up in the herd and preparing and changing your life, making changes in your life because of situations, right? There's a difference, is using your mind as a tool or using your mind as, letting your mind use you, so to speak.
Yes. Yeah, because you gotta educate yourself, sure, about what's happening in the world. You can't shut everything else and not know what's happening. You gotta educate yourself, but put a distance with it, like step back. Yeah. Put a distance, observe, be the observer. Don't get involved too much with, or maybe not at all. Don't get involved emotionally or with the mind. Yeah.
If you can.
Yeah, so how to do that?
We're only humans, so if it does start happening, that's okay, because we have tools, we have we have lifestyle practices that we have that can get us, that will help us, mind, body, soul, healing. So we're going to talk about healing practices. And right now it's time to power up. Yes. It's a time to get your sword, get your shield, get your helmet, your armor.
Be strong.
Be strong.
Yes, right now.
We've known this was going to happen for a long time. Most of us, right, guys? The fan is spinning and there's shit all over the walls. So
get centered.
Get centered.
Ground yourself. For grounding, what do we do? Maybe walk barefoot.
Maybe.
Right?
Definitely.
How about the nature? You talk about the nature.
Yeah, like she said, grounding. Get sun on your body. Get the most fresh air you can possibly get, especially when you're exercising. For me, other practices that I really like to implement in my life and really need, meditation, yoga, breath work. I do a lot of Wim Hof breathing. I do box breathing. One of my favorites is box breathing, which is you breathe in for a certain number, you hold for a certain number, you let out for a certain number, and then you hold again for that number. I particularly like numbers, and the ones I like is 3, 6, 6, 3.
The three, the holy three,
the
right?
Holy three, you know it.
Yeah.
And we're actually down here by the river. We're actually at the sauna here. Did you say? Yeah, we're in Ubud, Bali. When we go to the sauna, there's a sauna, a steam room, and the cold plunge. For me, personally, I've been getting to know the cold as a dear, dear friend the last almost year. And longer I go in, I've really realized that it just wipes your endocrine system clean. It kind of squeezes out some inflammation or maybe some congestion, and it really gets everything reset. It really, 95% of the time, if I go do the hot cold therapy or if I go in the cold pool, 95% of the time it wipes away any physical ailments and any mental.
It calms, right? It calms the mental.
Mind. Wow.
And also this, when you alternate hot and cold, and you can do it in the shower, it's amazing for the lymphatic system. It just move your lymph, and it's so important right now. If you start feeling like a cold, right? If you start feeling a cold, just help it out. Just go hot and cold, move everything. So that's a great tool, I think. Yeah.
Right. You start feeling like you're getting some mental chatter, or you're trying to get some negative habits, mental patterns are coming back into your mind, get back in the zone. Do whatever it is for you. You guys would know. Even sports are so good. As long as your kidneys are filtering. If you're filtering out your lymphatic waste out of your kidneys, then we both recommend some exercise. Not too strenuous, but enough to really get things moving.
Yeah, and we were thinking about those people who might be, will get stuck, isolated, or in quarantine. The quality of the food. If you get in quarantine or isolate, think about the quality of your food. We thought about if you can't have fruits, but right now you kind of can in most areas. But if you can't, maybe go towards the dry fruits. Then
frozen vegetables. Do the best you can.
Always better than
right?
rice and pasta, right?
Yeah. Oh yeah.
Mostly because right now it's important.
If there's any time to be a raw food ingester, it's now. It's totally now. Yeah.
Go back on the raw food now, and I mean, be gentle with yourself. Do obviously what you can. If you can't, if you're dealing with other things, then take those things first and go for it. Yeah, go for it.
Don't beat yourselves up. You can beat yourself up mentally way far worse than anyone could physically beat you up. You know? Yeah.
And for more spiritual talk, this guy has great videos on his YouTube channel. So go have a look.
She has really good ones too. Her channel is Lucie Fruits, and mine is Raw Vibrant Rejuvenation. Yeah. We both deal a lot with detoxification, regenerative detoxification, bringing you through any state of health possible and bringing you to Wellville, to a state of vibrancy.
I just thought about something. We talked about visualization also earlier.
Yes. Yeah.
How you can visualize yourself. So just another tool. If you visualize yourself in a bubble, try to visualize the gold, because it's so powerful and healing and holy. So if you visualize yourself surrounded with this bubble of gold, and be gold yourself, it will ground you. It will heal you.
Visualization is a very powerful tool. Very powerful. I mean, it's a good time to get a colonic. You like dry brushing?
Yeah, I like dry brushing.
There's so many ways, you know.
So many
Get
things.
your mind, body,
Massage.
soul. Massage.
Massage yourself. Massage your scalp to move your lymph.
Neurolymphatic is great. We're in Southeast Asia, and there's so many top-notch massage therapists and for a very good price. I particularly really like shiatsu. Out here they have lomi, which is with the elbow. It really gets the lymph flowing. I do 90 minutes. I do massage very often, sometimes every day. So I do the massage. I hit the Balinese massage is good out here in Bali. Of course, the deep tissue is good, the Swedish, anything.
Yeah, and don't forget, you're not alone.
You're not alone.
Plenty of you, plenty of us out there, and sometimes we can feel alone when we are in those situations, but you're not. And you can always contact us if you have any trouble, and there's plenty of you out there.
Totally. We might feel isolated, but this is the time for me, it's been really hard throughout my healing journey to not be a recluse, but it's been every time that I go and I surround myself with community, it's so important. This is a time when all of us, as one human family, we get together and we're together. All this crazy stuff that's going on and all the crazy stuff that will go on, because it's an intense time.
Yeah.
It's okay, because that's just these people that have their agenda. Us as one human family outnumber. So we rise up, in awareness, we get here with our shields and our armor and our sword, our bow and arrow.
Yeah. Positive warrior with the heart.
The heart. Go with the heart.
Yeah.
And the heart never leads you wrong.
Not with the mind.
No, not
Go
with the mind.
Go with your heart.
Yeah, with the feeling.
you.
Anything else? How much
Yeah.
time we got?
1:15.
Okay,
That's good.
that's pretty good.
Yeah.
Anything
thank
else?
you.
Any last? Here, let's just take a. Just remember peace. Be the Prince of Peace. Or Princess of Peace. Just be. Be love.
Yeah.
This is the time for it.
Yeah. Be love and love.
And don't forget, squeeze the body with fruits. Fruits,
Fruit juice.
vegetables. It's a time for juice, right?
Yeah.
Juicing.
Mm.
When we don't have that, it's time to unburden. We have a lot of mental stuff. If we do it the right way, use the mind as a tool, we can plan these things and change our life and do all these things we need to do. But when the body is digesting, we got to relax. But we're done.
Love
We
you.